hello, people. Welcome back to the Sofa King Fresh podcast, episode.
19.
Okay, Lil got one right, even though we told him right before we came on the air. But anyway, what's up, fellas?
It
What
was
we what
good.
we doing? What we doing today?
Oh man, we back at it, man. I figure we shake some stuff up a little bit,
Woo!
Maybe we hit these sports first, man, since there's a few things to
Yeah.
discuss, man. We got the 76ers first on the plate. Let's talk about that. They played the Brooklyn Nets tonight. You know what I mean? They beat them 123-94. They call it a sleepwalk loss to the Sixers. What's going on with you, man?
Man,
Was going Trez went out. You know what I'm
yeah, he
saying?
froze up on us. But I I'm not surprised that Ben Simmons ain't play. He's a
Right.
he's a chump, man.
He's a clown.
He is a fucking chump. Like he's the epitome of light skinned nigga.
Oh wow.
Like he gives them a bad name, man. Seriously,
Yeah.
he
It,
just like mm.
so so like apparently, obviously we not the Sixers not strong enough to beat nobody in the playoffs to me, man.
You think not?
Right.
I think so.
I mean, maybe,
They could
yeah,
beat
but
if they get. Well, let me say this: if they play how I think they could play, they could beat anybody. They
I
strong
mean,
at all the
yeah.
positions that you need to be strong at. They got shooters. They got a center, a dominant center. They got a pretty good guard, and they got a pretty good
Mm-hmm,
shooting guard.
mm-hmm.
So all
Okay.
like they got a bunch of players that can score between 15 and 12 points a game if they chose to. You never know who it's coming from. So a team like that is hard to beat.
But do you have faith in
Yeah, I got
No,
faith in them.
that? Did
I do.
organized.
I do.
And just like how he said, "Oh, Eric Gordon, he gonna do this and do that." No,
Eric
he's a
Gordon don't hit
bum.
no fucking click, no tick.
He's a bum.
He don't shoot no threes good, Lil.
No, he don't.
He don't make no shots.
No,
I gotta look at it
he. Yeah,
because
look,
I haven't been
please
looking at
do.
the games.
Yes,
But
please
he's a
do.
good player.
No,
He's a
no.
knockdown three shooter, 3 point shooter. You let him shoot the
Maybe
ball.
back
He
in your
gonna
back in your
no. That was
days.
only fucking like 2 years ago.
Listen, back in your days, 2 years ago was that was
Again,
that was
you said how Al Horford was a bad player. He went back to a team that knew how to use him, and he became a dominant player again.
listen, man. Sixers ain't. They got all these old players, man. Like they played
Who's
this
the
up.
old player?
They got Reggie Jackson. Which Reggie Jackson is not that old, but you know what I'm saying. Got Kyle Lowry,
He's an
Eric
old player.
Gordon.
Eric
Eric
Gordon
Gordon,
is not really an old player.
the old player.
How many years he been in the league?
He's an old player, sir.
He about going on like his 11th season.
Still an old player.
That's not an old
He,
player.
he, listen, he ain't keeping up with the young bucks.
He can play
I mean, he ain't
basketball though.
been with the people at the prom. He ain't keeping up with the people. He out of his, listen. He's going to retire 3
He
more
been out of
years.
his prime since he was on the
He,
Houston Rockets. He was still
he's going to
balling a little
retire.
bit,
He's going to retire in 3 more years, man.
maybe, but he's still a good player.
Then that means
You
when you
see
reach, that means
what you
he's an
trying to
old
do?
player.
You trying to depend on him. I'm
I
giving
ain't
him. He
depending on him
just knocked down a shot. That's all I need him to do is knock down 2 or 3 shots.
that he ain't going to do it.
He gonna do that.
So
Not
what's
a
up with
chance.
MB? You think we should trade him?
No,
Yep.
you
Yep.
you trade MB,
Yep.
you back in the basement. I promise you on that.
It's time to build. We already in the
What you
basement.
building?
Listen. Matter of fact, we listen to this because like I gotta go downstairs and take my stuff out the trash, right? So gotta go down the basement, take my stuff at the trash. We right at the door. I'm about to go downstairs and we gotta take this trash out.
No,
He
no,
ain't he ain't he, he ain't even
nobody in the
walking
league
through
can
my kitchen.
stop him. Maybe
Man, look,
the boy Wimby. That's probably the only nigga that can put some work on him. Other than that, ain't Joker can't fuck with him.
no, I think the ball for OKC too. I forget his
No,
name.
too skinny.
No, Wemby's skinny too, but no,
No, but
I mean,
Wimby
the ball
is
good.
almost a foot taller than him too.
No, the ball gonna be nice, man. I'm telling you, the ball, well, she gonna be nice.
Chet Holmgren or
Okay,
whatever his name is.
yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
but like I said,
Too
man,
skinny.
listen, nah, Sixers ain't. We at 11th place, I think.
No, we not.
Yes, we are.
No, we not.
Look at you, look, man. Listen, man. Stop saying
We
stuff that you
we
don't
we
know.
we done. I look at the records. I might not watch the game, but I look at the records.
No, we're not. We're at 11th place, man. We were just
They
at
are.
11th.
They just had almost a eight out of 11 winning
So
streak.
what place you saying we at? Go ahead.
We're
Let
not
me
in
hear what you
11th.
go ahead.
We're not in
Check
11th.
check it. Stop
Are,
talking things.
are
No,
we in 11th?
I'm
Show
telling
it
you.
on the screen. Share your screen.
uh, Listen, old man. That's 11. 11. 11.
14 and
1
19. Okay.
1.
You think we're going to end up there?
Man. Look, listen. I'm not gonna say I don't think that we are, but it's hard when other teams are scoring winning too. So I mean, I'm hopefully that we might get into the seventh, eighth, but
Oh, man.
if other
You
teams
can't be.
winning,
With
where do you think
Embiid
we're going?
playing? With Embiid playing.
Embiid don't even want to play back to back games. What are you talking about?
They don't
He's
play.
not playing
He
back
How
was
to
many
getting
back
on him.
games.
how many back-to-backs do they play in a year, Lil?
I think
20.
what
20.
they don't they play
20.
a little more than
No,
20.
20. 20. So you got 60 something games to
Okay,
play.
well, even
And
time
he
out
going to
when
be
he wasn't.
playing one of
No,
those
but I'm gonna say this:
games.
when he wasn't even playing. No, listen, when he wasn't even playing the back-to-back games, he still don't even play in other games. He still wasn't even playing other games.
He was
So what are you
hurt,
talking
wasn't he?
about?
He
No,
wasn't
he
even at
wasn't.
Yes, he did.
No,
He didn't get a
no,
what's the name? He went to Olympics
he didn't
instead of
play. He
getting the
didn't
operation that he needed.
even play. He didn't even play the other two games. He didn't play 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So come on, man. Like I mean, B, it is what it is. He ain't doing. I mean, I don't know what we like.
They were they were in the dumps just a little while ago. Now they 14 and
Look.
19, almost
I say this.
500.
That is
With
true. But I say
more
that.
than
Listen,
half the season to go.
it wasn't with a B though. But listen, I'm saying this.
They didn't
Uh,
win nothing without
I'm
him.
saying it's good. No, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the Beeb's bad, but I'm just saying I think that if well, I don't know. I mean,
If you get rid of
we,
Embiid, who
it
you
ain't
got
good.
to
It ain't good
defend
to trade.
anything?
If we no, if we got a GM like how OKC GM is and Indiana Pacers
Who
GM,
you going to get?
no, but I'm just saying that we can make moves like that because I don't know why they signed Paul George, man. That was dumb. That was real dumb.
It was dumb, but at the same time,
Just
a lot of people just didn't. You don't know how a player going. You expecting him to be what you know him of to be. You know what I mean? Like so, I could see why they trying to get some more star power in there, and it didn't work. You know what I mean? Just like many times, it don't it don't be working.
and they might try
So
to go for
maybe yeah, maybe they should trade Embiid. I wouldn't,
I wouldn't.
but maybe they should and possibly get a first round pick
And
and
who they
Oh,
try
they're
to
gonna
gonna?
get they're gonna get
rebuild.
a lot of first rounds. They're gonna get a couple.
Yeah, like
You ain't gonna
you
get
can
more than two.
rebuild.
You're gonna get way more than
No,
two.
you not.
You can
You're gonna get a couple first
still
Basketball only
rebuild
got
your.
two
rounds.
rounds, Lil. You can't
You're
You
gonna
can
get
get a
way
couple.
still
more than two.
You're gonna get a
you
couple. You're
still
gonna get a couple. That's why I said a couple of first rounds, a couple second rounds. They're gonna get. They can
you
get
still
more.
can rebuild your roster if you
The
build
same
your
thing now.
roster
They can get
back
more.
right.
They're not gonna get no more
You
than a
know.
first and a second round.
Well,
Maybe a first and two second rounders in next year's draft or some shit like that.
Shoot, and B
if
might.
it's on, if it's
And the crazy
And
part,
B
B
got a
might.
super contract,
Uh,
so it ain't
yo,
too
and
many
B.
people can afford it.
Listen, yo, peep game.
there you
B might.
go. That's one
Yo,
thing.
what you say?
Ain't too many
That's
people
one
can
thing. His
afford
contract.
his contract. So they're not going to give up no whole bunch of draft picks for somebody they know they can get off. If they fire them, they can get off the wire.
No, they could afford.
Or
They could afford.
No,
maybe it's a
who?
team
Who? What
that's
team?
a maybe it's a team
Honestly,
that's a player away. Maybe that need somebody like Embiid or something like that. It would have to be that, but I don't know who that is.
What,
You
no.
know
who
what I
Watch
are
mean?
this,
these
Embiid.
teams?
Watch this though. Hey Kyle, watch Embiid. Watch they gonna try to get. They're gonna try to get. Embiid gonna try to go for. He gonna try to get for Jimmy Butler, yo.
I wouldn't be surprised at that.
Yeah.
They
That'd
not
be.
trading Embiid
Well,
for Jimmy Butler. I can tell you that. That ain't happening.
No. Man, you crazy. I wouldn't do that. I ain't say that. I ain't say no. That'd be. I don't know. I'll be out of the Sixers. Then
yeah.
already upset at Flyers. Know
well,
what the Phillies gonna do?
moving along. We got the Saquon Barkley situation, man. Like,
Let me
what
tell
you do?
y'all
You
how
sit him,
stupid
you play him. How you
Eagles
how y'all
fans
feel
are.
about that?
Let me tell y'all how stupid Eagles fans are. They talking about don't play him because you need him for the playoffs. What the fuck does that
Oh,
mean?
on that then. Yeah.
What the? They've been playing all fucking year, dumbass. One more halftime to go for something that I was a kid when that
Pittsburgh.
nigga did that shit.
Yeah.
yeah,
I seen it, and a lot of years done passed where nobody comes close. And you got a nigga he got the offensive line to do it and only got to do 100 yards when he's been doing 100 yards every game of the season. What the
yeah,
fuck are
yeah.
you talking about? You're
Right.
not promised to get to the goddamn fucking Super Bowl.
Bro,
So what the fuck are you waiting for? Like, why you not playing the motherfucker? That is so dumb to me.
Yeah, yeah. That's dumb. I mean, at the end of the day, it's NFL is slavery, man. It's nigga. We gonna run you 300 times, and we're not gonna let you. We when you want it though, we ain't gonna give you the 20 carries
No,
you
but
may need. But you ran the ball
this,
300
yeah, this is the
times
crazy,
all year.
this is the crazy shit, right? Last game, they was blowing Dallas out. Why he's still in the
They could
game?
have
Then if you trying to save him for the fucking playoffs,
right. They
get
might as
fucking
well
out of
let
here.
him
You might
run
you
for
might
more
as well let him
yards.
do that shit in that fucking game.
That's what I'm saying. He should have stayed in there for the fourth quarter. That way he wouldn't have so many yards to try to get this
right.
game.
And that's what
You
I was
know,
saying.
It's
they be
not even
doing
a
some
lot of
dumb stuff.
yards.
And the thing that bothered me about it is they tried to be logical about it. In that game, they said, we're gonna get you that 2,000. They was trying to get 2,000. They knew Saquon said we knew the mark to get. That was your goal. No, your goal should be over
Yeah,
2,000 at that point.
because
Because
you're
you got
too
one
close.
game left in the
Because you're
season.
too close. You already know what it is.
No,
Now,
because
now
no. Listen, they want Josh Allen to get the MVP, and they don't want to
and they
get
let
and they
Hey,
don't want to
and
get
look,
Mark.
if he
the
get a
Bills let Josh Allen stay in there and continue his streak
Right.
when it was a meaningless game.
nigga, fucking what's
And
his
that's
name
their
played.
quarterback.
But the Ravens played all they motherfuckers today, and they ain't had to
You
win that game.
you got one chance, man.
It's crazy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. And something telling me, man, because Saquon's such a special player, and there's new things that happen all the time. I think he could get it again. I think we can run it. I mean,
I
he gotta be healthy.
I
I think he
think
could do it again though.
I think you're right in a way, but I think something's gonna get in the way.
History says it's going
Something gonna
something it ain't gonna
yeah, something gonna
happen.
happen.
But with the
Oh,
talent that he is,
also they're
our
gonna have tape.
offensive line, right
They're gonna have more
now,
tape on him in the offensive line, so they might be able to like get
yeah,
him down a little more. Maybe not, but I wouldn't take that fucking chance. I will go for it right now because you can
right
win
now,
that and win the fucking Super Bowl. It's not
because if
impossible.
because if you don't let him get that record or attempt to,
It's
and you lose and don't win the Super Bowl,
dog,
they have to win the Super Bowl if they don't let him go for that record.
and
If
that's
they
the
go let him go for the if they let him go for the record and they don't get the Super Bowl, that's
That's
gonna
gonna
hear the
be.
excuses.
Mm.
But if you do not let him go for that, and you don't win, y'all better win the Super Bowl.
They
Eagles
better.
better win the
They
Super Bowl
might
if
not.
y'all.
Them
They might
motherfucking
not,
the
right?
Lions is in the way, bro.
One thing I'm gonna say
They got some trick
is,
plays. They got like
No, I'm gonna say
50
K.
trick
yeah,
plays, bro.
No, I'm gonna say KC. No, I'm gonna say KC.
On
I'm
top
not
of
scared
I'm
of the
not
line.
saying KC because they got to get past them first.
No, no. Shoot,
They
you
might
better
not
watch.
get
yeah,
past the
Listen,
Lions.
listen. Y'all
yeah.
sleeping on the Vikings.
No, they gonna
Lions
beat. They
sleeping on
gonna
the
beat the
Vikings.
Vikings. The Vikings don't got
All right,
no.
we'll see this
They don't have no championship pedigree.
Sunday night. Sunday night, you'll see.
They gonna
Well,
lose.
I know this Sunday the Birds we're either gonna play Washington or play Green Bay. You know what I mean? The playoffs after this weekend.
Shit, nigga, you might not get
So
out that fucking game.
right,
They ain't.
we
They
already
not
lost to the
playing.
Reds. We already lost to Washington once.
Not saying they
You
can't
know,
beat either one of them,
yeah.
but dog,
The
come
thing
on.
about it is thing about it is with
I'd rather play
Saquon,
Green Bay though.
you can get hurt.
I'd
You can
rather
get
play
hurt
Washington.
in any game. You can get hurt in
And
any game. You can get hurt in the
you can get
preseason.
hit
You
off
can
the
get
field.
hurt
You can get hurt
the
off the
first game of
field.
the season, the
Niggas
last
act
game
like
of the season,
people
the
ain't been
first game
shot
of the
or
playoffs.
been in car accidents
Let that man play
anywhere.
and make a milestone that will be good
At
for the
least you can.
franchise.
Even if you lose
It'll
the,
be good.
even if you lose in the playoffs, you'll at least have something to stand on. And be like, yeah, but we are the motherfucking. What's the name? You only got one
Look,
title since you fucking existed. Since
you
the
up,
NFL has been there. So you're not
and
acting
he's
like
a
you're pretty
hundred
much
and one
1 yards.
yards away.
The worst running
100,
back in
yeah,
the world
100.
can get that in a game. And you talking
Yes.
about a nigga that can
Now,
average like what the
now
second he get it, pull him.
I'm gonna tell you this: that the Giants are number one. The Giants shouldn't even be trying to win because you're trying to get a new franchise quarterback. Y'all are eliminated from the playoffs. There's no reason for y'all to go out here and really try to win. Y'all should be losing, so y'all get a
They're not
higher
gonna
draft
win.
pick.
I don't
They
think they're
won
gonna win.
last week. No, but what I'm saying is playing hard. They should not even play hard. Y'all should fall down and let that man get that damn Russian title. Because for one, like I said, y'all need a higher draft pick. Y'all are 8-8. Y'all not high enough to get Shador. Y'all not high enough to get no real great guy. So y'all need to lose. So don't let y'all
Higher,
ego.
they ain't
Hold
even
on.
higher.
Don't let y'all ego trying to stop Saquon because they will let I think they're gonna let AJ Brown, Devontae Smith tear their ass up. They just don't want Saquon. They're gonna bring
Guess
8 in
what?
the box
Guess what?
every play
They
to
can't.
not let that
It don't
man get
matter because they
that.
can't do nothing about it because they have a
Yo,
trash.
yo,
But go ahead.
they can't even get Travis Hunter. They should have made that. They should have lost and got Travis
No,
Hunter with
no,
I'm
him and
gonna
that
tell
boy
you straight from the gate.
they
numbers.
can't afford to
Dion
get.
not Dion not even before they could afford Dion not gonna let them go to no
They
Giants.
can't afford to get Travis Hunter and have two fucking like thoroughbred wide receivers and no quarterback. They will get. They
They
won't be in the
have to
fucking
get
league
a
no more. They
quarterback.
have to get a
Quarterback is
quarterback
their
this year,
first
or
No,
die,
priority.
or
listen,
die.
listen. No,
And
no,
there
listen.
and the
No,
only
no, no,
free
no, no.
agent that's
They're going.
really
No,
out
no.
there
Cousins.
for
No,
them to
Cousins going
get
to go
is
down.
Sam
Who?
Darnold.
No.
He is the only free agent. Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
He's really like the
What
only.
wasn't
He's not
he
the only
on the
free
team
agent, but
before?
he was with the Jets,
Yeah.
and the Jets looking for a quarterback.
Yeah, I know
But
the
that's
No,
Jets
another
was
listen,
looking
story.
for.
listen. Cousins. No, Cousins. They go. Atlanta going to let Cousins go before their bonus. So Cousins going to
And
be a
this will be
too.
yeah, and this is gonna be the first time he can't really rate nobody because you had a bad season.
Yeah.
He got
No.
by all these years
That's
raping these
crazy.
teams. He raped Washington. He raped Minnesota.
Yo, he made
I'm
more
telling
money in the
you,
time I seen him
And he
playing
raped
football
Atlanta
than
too.
anybody. He
and
And
he
he
had
raped.
raped Atlanta.
3 fucking super contracts.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yo, his
Look,
agent. His agent was.
when the Commanders, the first time they franchise tagged him, he ate.
Yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
second time they franchise tagged him, he ate.
And then they signed.
And then they was like, man, enough is enough. and they pimped him with Minnesota. So look, the Giants are going to have to get somebody like
They have,
Cousins.
and on top of it, you know why they got to get a quarterback because they fucked up with Daniel Jones. They owe him money. So they
You
gotta
know
get. They
what?
can't even get no. They can't even get a super quarterback like Cousins because they won't be able to afford
No, they're
him.
gonna get
I'm not.
they're gonna get Cousins.
They still gotta
I'm
pay
not trying to
Daniel
be.
Jones.
I'm not trying to be racist, man, but that plantation over there in New York in the Meadowlands, you seen it. You seen the owner. You seen the GM. You see the quarterback they chose over the best player on your whole team.
Yeah.
that
Hey,
that's that
that's
could
why
break
they
the
can't let him get the
NFL
record.
record.
They can't let him
Listen,
get the
Right.
record because if he get the record,
They
it's
they
over.
gonna blitz everybody. They gonna tell the Eagles, man, throw it to AJ. We don't care.
He
Yo,
not playing.
Saquon is not getting this.
Yeah.
Yo, put 8 in the box. Put 9. Put all 12 is blitzing.
But if you make a mistake,
Eagles
he
gonna
gonna get
have to
that
throw
in
the
one
ball.
jump, one sweep. It's over.
Yeah, I mean Saquon is so special, man. They could scheme him 100 yards.
Yeah.
He don't
All he
even
gotta
have
do
to.
is
They
keep
could
running out of bounds, running to the side of the ball and running out of
scheme.
bounds.
There you go.
Sweep, sweep, sweep,
You you
sweep.
you need you need you need to get 5 yards 10 times.
Yep. That's
yeah.
it.
No, you gotta get
20.
5 yards 20 times.
20 times. Yeah,
But
my
one
bad.
of
I said 10.
no,
Yeah,
really 10 times because one of them is gonna
now that's
break.
50 though.
No, but one of them is gonna break for
Yeah,
a
if you look,
a
looking at
big
it like
yeah,
carries, yeah.
Yeah,
like
because he can't break.
yeah, like
Now think about
he
this.
do one cut.
Eric Dickerson. What you think about Eric Dickerson? You hear his comments on
No,
Saquon
it's
Barkley.
real, dude. Like who
I
wants
feel
their
him.
record broken? Like
Problem with his comments though. I'm gonna say this. It's two-part. I did not have a problem with him saying he didn't want his record broken. That's understandable. But you can tell this is where you know he was hating. Cause he said Saquon did, in 16 games. I mean, 16 games. I did it in 15 games. And then it come out that OJ did it in 14 games, bro. What you talking about?
no, but did it come out
So
that Saquon did it in 342 and he did it in two
carries.
yeah 300
Yes.
390 something.
That's what he didn't understand. Saquon is breaking this record with 35 less.
That's
He has
carries.
35 less carries than Eric Dickerson.
Yeah.
So if he under 35 carries, Eric Dickerson really can't say nothing. He got less carries than
Not to these old heads though, right, Kyle?
you.
You understand, right, Kyle?
No, I get it. But
No, you
I
don't get
feel
it.
him though.
you don't
But
want
you
nobody.
No. I said, listen,
Guess
Trez
who they
Kyle,
not
one
gonna
of the
talk
old
about no
heads
more?
too. He like
Guess who they
listen,
not gonna talk about? If
Karen,
he
he like
breaks
old heads too. You can't.
if he breaks the
I
record
mean, he be hating too.
if he breaks the record, nobody's gonna be talking about Eric Dickerson no more. They're not.
nobody talk about him
They
now.
they bring his
The
name up.
only reason why we talking about him is because somebody close to his record.
That's what I'm trying to
If
say.
there won't nobody close to his record,
No, but
Eric Dickerson
that's what
will
I'm
be
trying to
on.
say.
They
They
talk about OJ more than Eric
no, they
Dickerson
don't.
There you
and
Not when
have
it
OJ
it.
comes to the
Yeah,
rushing
they
and
record.
OJ.
do.
No,
Not
they
when it
talk
comes to
about
the rushing
OJ
record.
Simpson, they talk
no.
about him way more than
OJ
Eric
Simpson and
Dickerson.
Bo Jackson
Why?
more than
Why? They don't talk
They
about no
talk
because
fucking
about
Bo
him
Jackson.
because
they talk
Bo
about him because
Jackson.
he had a
They don't
more,
talk
he had
about
a
him
better
more
run.
than fucking what's the name. They don't
OJ
bring up
Simpson had a
OJ.
better career than Eric Dickerson.
Yeah,
Yes, he
maybe.
did.
OJ Simpson set the record first.
Yeah, but OJ Simpson killed somebody.
No,
He's
no,
more
no.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
no, no.
notorious.
I'm gonna tell you this.
He's
Eric
more
Dickerson.
notorious
No, Eric.
for
Before,
that than playing football.
before when I was a kid, because when he killed when he unalived old girl and old buddy, I was about 11 years old when that happened. I knew OJ Simpson was
You
in
did,
the
not
Naked Gun.
everybody else.
He was in the movies, Naked Gun, all of that. I knew about OJ like that
So you're gonna tell
way
me
before
you're
he
gonna
got
tell
that
me
case.
the majority of people
He's more famous.
who know who OJ is don't know him more for the murder than him playing football.
Well, the new generation don't know nothing. But in general,
But everybody,
people know where they
I'm saying
say
everybody who knows about him. I'm not saying about no new generation. Everybody who knows who O.J.
I,
Simpson is
They knew
know
he's a
the
football player.
murder,
no, they
the
know he's a
murder,
murderer.
the murder over trumped what he
Tom,
did.
we can't say
Just
that.
like,
That's all I'm
just
saying.
like, listen, you can't. Yeah, but
I'm
that's
not
not
saying
why
he's not
he's
known to
famous.
us.
If you
No, I'm
put,
not
but
saying
still,
that's why he's famous. I'm saying
if
what
you
he's
take the
what
murder
no, what
away,
I'm
if
trying
you take the murder away, and you stand O.J. Simpson next to Eric Dickerson, people gonna still say O.J. over
yeah, that
Eric.
but what I'm saying is when they look at OJ, when you saying people know him more than they gonna talk about him more than I mean they gonna talk about OJ more than Eric Dickerson.
But that's
The main reason
irrelevant
they're
though.
talk that not
It's
irrelevant.
irrelevant to
The
the
main
point
reason they
though.
talk about OJ Simpson now, they don't talk
That's
about his
like
football career.
That's like
Yeah,
that's like
yes,
R.
they do.
They
Kelly.
do not.
People don't. That's like R. Kelly, bro. This is like somebody one day going to say, "Oh yeah, well this guy right here,
Who
such and
brings
such and
up
such
R.
and such, ain't
Kelly?
better than R. Kelly."
Who
Well,
brings
R.
him up?
Kelly. A lot of people bring up R. Kelly.
Do they
Yes, they
bring him
People
do.
up
still
or Chris
listen to R.
Brown?
Kelly.
Yes, they do.
But listen, all I'm saying to you is, if you erase, even if you erase that murder, Eric Dickerson is not the same
I'm
celebrity
not
as
saying he
O.J.
is,
Simpson.
but when you bring it
So
up,
what I'm saying,
you bringing
but
him
what I'm
up for
saying
a
is
reason.
we're
You're bringing
talking
him up
relevance
because
to,
he's the leader
but
of
we're
rushing.
talking. If you run this conversation back, we're talking relevance to the rushing leader, and Eric Dickerson is not more popular. They do not bring him
I'm
up.
not
That's what
saying
was
he's more
said.
popular. I'm talking
Any
about when they're
popular.
No, you
bringing
said
up
they bring him up
football and
more
running
than
backs. They're
O.J.
going to
Matter of
Simpson.
always
fact, they
say
talk about
him
Barry. They talk about Barry Sanders more than anybody. That's
because
how
of
much.
what?
They will
Because of
read.
what?
Listen, when you know how many people in the NFL, even before Super Bowls,
No,
are in
let
record
Lil
books
answer
and
this.
own records that they don't talk about. It's a
When?
lot of them.
Who?
It's
Who?
a white man. You can go right now. Look at the
Who?
Hall of Fame. I bet you don't know half the players in the Hall of Fame.
But I bet you they
You
don't
don't
got
know
no
them.
fucking record.
Norm
I
Van
bet you.
Brocklin.
I
You
bet you
don't
they
know
don't.
Norm Van
Yeah, I
Brocklin,
do know,
nigga.
no, but he don't have a 40-year-old record. That's older than
Nah, but
most of us.
what I'm
That's
saying is
incredible.
though, because what was said was, like I said, more popular without the murder. Then we're comparing OJ to
But they
Eric
don't
Dickerson. Let's
bring
remember
O.J.
that.
Simpson up at the football broadcast. Every time somebody get
OJ
over,
Simpson, they
every
just
time
brought it. They
somebody
just
get
brought him
close to
up.
2,000 yards and start getting near 2,000 yards, who do they bring up?
All right, so listen.
O.J.
How
got
many
2,000
times? All
yards.
right, listen,
He's on
listen.
the
You're right.
list.
Like I said,
They don't bring him
listen. You're
up.
right. Listen. How many conversations happen? Listen, only Derrick Henry and I'm talking about within the last couple of years. Only Derrick Henry and Saquon was able to bring up Eric Dickerson name, bro. Every OJ Simpson name will go, he was in movies, bro, but way before the
They
murders.
don't.
Naked Gun one,
They
two,
don't bring
three.
him up.
He was in
They don't bring
Capricorn
him up
one.
on no
So
broadcast.
I'm just saying he's more of a celebrity.
I
He's not. You're not.
understand
If you're
that.
gonna bring up,
I'm not
you
saying that. We're talking
only
about
you
football.
only, yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you talk about football
When you talk
legends,
about
now
football,
you
you
go
talk
down.
about the
Now,
leaders.
now if
You
you
talk
talk
about
about, yeah, listen,
Watt.
bro. If you talk about,
You talk about Reggie
if
White.
they say who's the rushing leader, then they're gonna bring up Eric Dickerson. If they say who's a great football player, they're gonna bring up
Alcorn.
O.J. Simpson over Eric Dickerson.
No.
If they say who's the
If you
greatest
the be-
football
if
player,
you got
who's
the
a
record,
greater football
you
player,
the better
Eric
football
Dickerson
player.
or OJ. They're gonna say OJ. And they say
Uh,
specifically who's the rushing leader.
Eric Dickerson and O.J. Simpson got the same amount of Super Bowls, but one got the title.
Zero.
Yeah,
They got zero.
yeah, yeah,
Don't nobody that own the record have a Super Bowl.
yeah,
Saquon has an opportunity
yeah,
to be both.
yeah. He ain't he was special, but what did that get him? He not in
What
first
you mean?
place in all time rushing. That's the winners. Those are the best.
Well,
Results are the best.
I'm gonna look at it like this.
What Jay Z
It
say?
go both ways
What
because
Jay Z say?
I don't know Eric Dickerson
Girls
for
lie,
nothing.
niggas lie,
For
but the
nothing.
numbers don't.
Yeah, well, I don't know Eric Dickerson for nothing but that. I know O.J. Simpson for many more things. That's all I'm gonna say. I bet you O.J. Simpson had way more bread.
I'm not saying
That's
he
what
didn't.
matters. At the end of the day,
No
who got
wins.
more bread?
When you playing football, it's wins.
what is
We're talking
what
about
is the
sport.
two?
We're talking about
What
sport.
is
We're not talking
two?
about life.
What is the Russian? Yeah, yeah. But I'm just saying, if you want to compare different
They
things, if you
talk
want
about
to
him.
say,
They bring his name up every time this fucking shit comes close. When Terrell Davis did it, here his name come up. He gets interviewed. OJ was on fucking Cam and them show before he died.
yeah, he was about to be this. He
They
doing
wasn't
Michael
letting him
Irvin
on
doing
that
now.
show. Yeah, he was. He
Who
was.
was?
They wasn't letting OJ Simpson
They was doing
on.
Michael Irvin. What
Huh?
what what what
No,
Michael Irvin got
he
doing?
on. He on.
Michael
He on
Irvin on there
his
now.
show. Yeah.
Michael Irvin on there now,
He
but they
took.
had
He
OJ
took
first
OJ space because he
before
died.
he died.
Yeah.
Yeah. But OJ Simpson, we know why. You can't
Right.
blend
I'm
the
not.
life shit that
I'm not
happened, like a
saying. I've
murder,
never
with
said
his
anything.
sports
I've never
accolades.
said anything
And
about his sports
I don't
accolades.
care what
I
nobody
said
say.
bringing his name up
It's it's just like
when
this.
we're
It's
talking
the
about
same thing
Russia.
as Barry Sanders don't have a bowl, but Emmitt Smith do. He got 3 bowls, right? But at the same time,
They talk about Barry more than
no
Emmett.
one discredits
Oh my
Barry
God.
at all. Like, oh,
So we
you
have
ain't
a
got no bowl.
we have a
No,
con-
he's
but
one of the greatest backs, even
and
better
why
than
though?
Emmitt
Why?
Smith
Why? Because it showed
because of
up.
his.
Because you
Yeah,
knew
and
he didn't
OJ
have a
showed up
line.
too. That's what I'm saying. OJ showed up too. He had the rushing record first in less games. In less games than everybody. OJ said it first. That's what I'm
But he
saying,
had
bro.
2,000. He had
He said
2002.
it though.
Yeah,
Nobody did
he
that
had
before him.
2002. This guy had
With less
a hundred
games.
more.
Yeah, with less games.
He had a
Just
hundred
like
more, no
Eric
matter
talking
what.
about.
It's it
With
is
less
what it
games. But
is,
he
bro.
said it.
He's the leader.
He's the pioneer.
He's gonna bring
He,
it up.
he's the he's the
He got the right.
pioneer of it.
What I'm saying
He
is he
not a
got the
hater.
right to bring it up. He's not hating.
Yeah.
Who wants your fucking
So
record to
Eric,
be broken? You live
no
forever
one,
like
no
that.
one. No
Nobody
one.
until
But
somebody get
what
6
but,
championships without losing one of them. You're not ever going to be better than
but
Michael Jordan.
when you say, oh, he did it in this many games and I did it in that, that's what showed the hating.
Yeah.
That's what showed the
Okay,
hating.
okay. But I
You know,
like I said
see
before.
him just saying I don't want nobody to
You know,
break it.
listen,
That's fine.
listen,
We
Triz.
understand that.
Listen, Triz. You gotta understand one hater understand another hater. So that's why he
Hey, shots fired. We need to.
Hey, trying. You know
Shots
what
fired.
they call people haters when they tell the truth sometimes. When they can't
Yeah,
take
eh,
the
eh,
truth.
yeah.
with
Yeah.
truth, with truth, with
Uh-huh.
truth. So far, you was spitting a
Uh-huh.
lot of
Yeah. My shit stand on the
horse
ground, bro.
malarkey.
And
Got
on
my voice.
business.
You got my voice horse malarkey. But as I was saying, listen, Barkley, he'll get it, and they play
I
right.
don't think they gonna play
Sirianni
him.
is the one who gonna mess. If we don't get the Super Bowl,
And
it's
you
because of
can't get
Sirianni.
rid of him because he a winner.
So
Who,
look,
Sirianni?
Yeah.
Yeah.
why is Saquon Barkley practicing but nobody else is?
I thought that too. Secret squirrel
They might be
shit.
trying to fool some people. They might
I
have a change of
yeah,
heart. They might have a change of heart.
Yeah.
definitely.
Because
You
it's
know,
not going to hurt him.
nah.
You got as much
I
chance as you
mean,
got. Even without Saquon Barkley, you got a chance to win the Super Bowl.
look,
No,
you
listen.
are
I'm gonna say
these
this
are
though.
corporations, and these corporations are slave owners, man.
Yeah, they
And
just want to sell
it's just
hooks and
it's
shit.
they don't look
The
at the
capitalists.
games. They don't look at the games that, like, when Saquon came to the sideline and they said, "Yo, you go back in." Nah, let the young boys eat. He could have got more yards then.
Mm-hmm.
He could have got 50 more yards in that game, 25 more yards, and he'd be trying to get
100.
like
He could
80
have
Yo,
got
yards right
100.
now.
yo,
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, every carry count. He could have got 10 yards, and now he'd be trying to get 90 instead
90.
of
Yeah.
100.
But they don't think about that.
look. Peep game
Right.
though. I mean, I'm gonna say this. If the team gonna help Sake, then that be what's up. I don't know if the team gonna help him. You know what I'm saying?
He don't need
But
the team to help him, though.
but like I said, the only two teams that I'm worried about is like KC and the Eagles for the Eagles. I'm not worried about the NFC right now with the Eagles. I'm
You
worried about
gotta worry.
Gotta
You
worry.
gotta worry about the NFC because,
Every team, bro.
like Killer
Got your
said,
got
that
he
enough.
we gonna
gotta
be
go through them before we could even
We
get
get
to
to
them.
Super Bowl. Yeah, I know.
You
But I think
gotta
that
worry
I, but
NFC
I
first.
think that we got them. I
The
think that
Lions
we,
got too many trick plays that they
All
are
right.
running, and they running them too like supreme.
You know how many
I'm
things
scared
we
of
think
them.
about
I'm
the
telling
Eagles,
you,
man.
they
We
putting it
thought the
on
Eagles was
niggas,
gonna
bro.
beat the we thought the Eagles was gonna beat the Commanders a week ago.
Yeah,
right.
them niggas is tough. Look what they
Yes.
did.
And they had all the starters.